Alrighty, Saturday, August 9th, another MLB slate breakdown. How'd you guys do yesterday? How'd everybody do yesterday? We had some pretty sick calls that came to fruition. We had some pretty nice calls that came to fruition. Overall, though, let's just look at that 1 to 1,000 from yesterday, man. Oh, my God. I don't think... it was... I'll tell you what, man. We had some unlucky breaks on that 1 to 1,000 yesterday. We had... let's start with the first leg here. We had Juan Soto home run, right? Everybody knows, that hit in the first inning. Juan Soto home run. Boom, done. Next leg we had was Christian Walker for a home run. Christian Walker for a home run on that 1 to 1,000. Looks bad, 0 for 5, right? 101 degrees, 30-degree launch angle. Only went 376 feet. He hit a dead ball. He hit a dead ball, man. Right down the middle. I just want to look at something real quick. While we're doing some research, let's just actually do some research. You know what I'm saying? Hello? There we go. Let's just do some research real quick. 102 30-degree launch angle. What percent of 102 30-degreers EV 102 launch angle 30? Okay, so about a little over 50% of the time it results in a home run. 53% of the time. So, bad break there. 53.8% of the time that's a home run with 102 and not 29. What are we doing here? This is, wait. 102. Whatever, it won't give me the 102. Y'all get the point. A little over 55% of the time that's a home run. Not yesterday. It's a fly out. That's the second leg. That's not where it ends. That is not where it ends. Unfortunately, that's not where that 1 to 1,000 slip ends. We then rolled into Colson Montgomery. Right? He had a double, fly to left. He had a fly out to left, 99 degrees, 374 feet, right to the wall. He had a fly out sharply to center, 104. Just a little too high. 10 degrees lower, that's a home run, which is like a sliver of an inch on the bat. And then the last leg was Mickey Moniak. Who also double fly to center and a fly out to left. This fly out was a nothing burger, but he had a double fly to center. So, point being, we were in another universe, in a parallel alternate universe, that slip cashed. We were that close. So unfortunate. Anyways, let's get into game one here. Marlins Braves. Anybody ride the Marlins yesterday with me? Anybody who rode the Marlins with me yesterday? I told you guys to throw that game the day before out the window. It's a new day. They won. Today, Ryan Gusto going up against Hurston Waldrep. I like the Braves at minus 108 today. I really do. Waldrep is good. Does he even have a pitch mix, though? He does have a pitch mix, right? No, wait. Yeah, he's got a nasty pitch mix, but it's a really small sample size. But this kid's good, man. This kid's really good. So, Braves on the money line looks... Wait a second. There's something going on here. I don't know what's going on here, but we got the wrong... Let me look at something real quick. Hold on 1 second. Pulling in... That was Reds versus Pirates in the lineup. Let me look at something real quick. Oh, shoot. Y'all are going to have to give me 2 minutes here. We have a bit of a mistake. Y'all are going to have to give me 2 seconds here. Shoot. Anyways, let's chat while I do this. Sorry, people on YouTube. You guys are going to be able to skip ahead, though, okay? Look for where the Game 1 timestamp is at the bottom of the screen if y'all want to skip ahead. But we have an error on the import on the lineup. All right. Let's try this. All right. You're liking Astros money line today? All right. Let's get this imported. Oh, damn. I'm figuring who I am. Okay. Uploading this now. Uploading this right now. We'll be good to go. Give it 2 minutes. Give it a minute or two. That was a weird bug error on my part. That's 100% my fault, by the way. That was 150% my fault. All right. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Better since you got gone. Are catching you live? Yeah, what's up? Randy going? I don't know. I'll have to wait till I see when I get to that game. I have not looked into Randy today. All right. And it's just about done. Just about done. I was going to say that was something weird was going on there. All right, y'all ready? Let's get starting over. Okay. All right. Game 1. Marlins Braves. Much better. All right, we got it. Game 1, Marlins Braves. I still do like the Braves, obviously. That didn't change. It was just the lineups that were being imported were wrong. Xavier Edwards, nothing really here. Hurst and Waldrop, small sample size, but the kid's been really good. He's a very good pitcher, so don't really think it's worth looking into too many people. Although yesterday we did call out, I don't know if y'all saw the video on YouTube or if you saw it on the stream yesterday or if you saw it on my TikTok, but my long shot play of the day for a home run was Heriberto Hernandez, and he hit one out. So that was a really good play if anybody took it. That was a good play. On the Braves today, not really too much for player props. Matt Olson maybe, but this is game 1 of a doubleheader. If y'all are new here, I don't touch doubleheaders. I think they're the stupidest thing in sports. I hate doubleheaders. I hate them with a passion. So for me, I'm out on doubleheaders. I have no desire to take anything in it. But if you want to, you can go Braves money line, and then not too much for player props here, but whatever. Game 2, Astros Yankees. Astros plus -108 again. Same thing. Both of these first 2 games have been pick'ems on the line. I mean, Astros technically have a little bit of value here. Not a ton, a couple percent points. About 2% points of value. Yeah, if you want to go Astros, you could today. Framber Valdez versus Luis Gil, making his second start of the year. His first start was pretty rough, but he was the Rookie of the Year last year. I mean, I think Gil has a better game today, more indicative of what he looked like last year. Pitch mix wise, Jeremy Pena really matches up pretty decently here, but Luis Gil, these are his pitch mixes over the last 2 years. Bad cutter, but really good slider. It's kind of about it. His fastball's neutral. So he's going to have to rely on that slider pretty heavy today. Yeah, I mean, I think Astros on the money line's an okay play today. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's okay. Player prop wise here, Sanchez looks decent today. Altuve, really bummed yesterday. I told y'all on this stream here that I really liked Altuve and I really liked Christian Walker for a home run. I decided to go with Christian Walker over a 1% difference. I mean, Walker was like 21%, Altuve was 20, and Altuve hit one out. Walker almost hit one out, but it didn't. Today I don't really see too much for home runs here. I know it is at Yankee Stadium, but on the other side here, Judge only a 16% chance. It's not a huge game for home runs. Neither of these pitchers really give up home runs. Luis Gil historically doesn't, at least. And Valdez doesn't either. So, yeah, this one's probably going to be pretty low scoring. Maybe a lean to the Astros in a really tight game. Very similar to yesterday. Game 3, Nationals, Giants. Giants minus 162. Nats. Who's pitching here? Wise and Hunt. Interesting. You think they get chances today? Yeah, they could. We'll see. They definitely had a lot of opportunities yesterday. You're right. They almost threw it away. This one's interesting. I would not touch the money line on this game. Brad Lord generally has been okay this year. His last start against the Brewers was really bad, but generally he's been okay. Carson Weisenhunt has only pitched twice, so there's not really much on him. He's a young prospect. Not a whole lot on him. I mean, it's hard because the Nats are just playing as they're the worst team in baseball right now. They're playing like the worst team in baseball right now, but they do look okay as an underdog. This is one of those plays where you have to have stones to take it. I don't know that I do. I'm definitely not taking the Giants here though. I think you stay away. If you want, you can go with the Nats, but I think you stay away. James Wood just has done nothing. If James Wood was playing okay, it'd be a different story, but he's done nothing. So, yeah, I don't see a whole lot in that game that I like. It's too scary for me. Game 4, Angels-Tigers. How about the Tigers almost losing and Skubal having the worst start of the year? Skubal with the lowest strikeout total he's had in like months against the number 1 strikeout team in the MLB. Wild. I do like the Angels to upset today, though. Kikuchi going up against Charlie Morton. Charlie Morton's like 42 years old. He's old. I do like the Angels in the upset today at plus 110. Mike Trout for a home run looks okay today. Odds-wise, it's not great. But on MGM, you can get him for plus 425. So MGM's got the best home run odds, by the way. The 1 to 1,000 slip at the bottom is on MGM, but they have the best home run odds. They got him at 425. Everyone else is like 265. So some huge positive expected value over on BetMGM. So that's huge. Taylor Ward, Joe Adele, nothing crazy here. It really would just be Mike Trout. But hits, runs, and RBIs, Taylor Ward looks pretty good today. So does Zach Neto, Nolan Schonel. On the other side here, Jahmai Jones. Jahmai Jones at plus 700 is not a bad long shot today. Jahmai Jones for a home run is not a bad long shot. He's very similar to that Heriberto Hernandez play yesterday. Also for hits, runs, and RBIs, or for total bases. He's a decent play today. The one thing about Jahmai Jones here that I do want to call out is that since Kerry Carpenter's healthy again, the second Yusei Kikuchi comes out of this game, so probably he'll get 2, maybe 3 at-bats. The second Yusei Kikuchi comes out of this game, if there's a right-handed pitcher pitching, Kerry Carpenter's coming into the game. So, if you do take Jahmai Jones for props, yeah, you're going to lose an at-bat probably. You're probably going to lose an at-bat late in the game. So, but he does look really good for those first couple at-bats. Game 5, Reds-Pirates. Pirates on the money line today as a dog actually is not bad as well. Martinez versus Braxton Ashcraft. Martinez is either good or bad. I mean, he's very up or down. Sometimes he's really good. He's had 2 starts this year. One almost a no-hitter. He's had 2 really good starts this year. His most recent start was really good too. Don't see a whole lot for player props in this game. I mean, these aren't really big player prop teams, though, to be honest. How often do you guys have Reds or Pirates on your slip outside of O'Neal Cruz and Ellie De La Cruz? Probably never. Yeah, Ellie looks okay today for hits, runs, and RBIs, but it's kind of about it. On the other side, not a whole lot here either, really. I mean, low pitch mixes across the board. I mean, Nick Gonzalez has got the highest, but hits, runs, and RBIs wise, like Brian Reynolds and Horowitz are the two highest, but they have 2.9 and a 3.3 on the pitch mix. Those are bad numbers. Home run odds, there's nobody that has even anything better than plus 440, which is O'Neal Cruz. We only have a 10% chance. So there's really not a whole lot here. Really not a whole lot here. Game 6, A's Orioles. This one should have some stuff in it, right? Jack Perkins versus Brandon Young. Kurtz is getting close to James Wood territory for me. But anyway, let's go over the money line real quick. A's at plus 100. I don't mind it. I don't mind taking the A's today at plus 100, honestly. I think they have a really good chance to win. Jack Perkins, though, only has like 1 or 2 starts. Not a whole lot of data on him. But Brandon Young's not that good. Nick Kurtz looks so good today again. 9.97 on the pitch mix, 37% chance to hit a home run. But he's becoming close to James Wood territory for me. The guy hasn't hit a home run, and he had that 4 home run game and basically done nothing since. Well, he's getting hits. He's getting hits, runs, and RBIs, total bases. But home run wise, he's rough. But this is a good opportunity today with a 9.97 on the pitch mix to take him for total bases or hits, runs, and RBIs. Definitely a really good spot here for general props for Nick Kurtz. Yeah, I mean, even if his lines are 2.5, I think you could still get away with him. You could take him for a homer today, plus 230, plus 240, not terrible. But yeah, he's in a big home run slump right now. So today could be the day he comes back. Could be the day he comes back to getting a home run, but he's in a really good spot elsewhere. Brent Rooker looks good today. Shea Langoliers looks good today. This is a game where you got a lot of really good matchups. Really good matchups here on the A's. So you could take home runs for Shea, who's been hot for home runs, Rooker, who's due, Kurtz, who's due. All of them look good for hits, runs, and RBIs and or total bases too. So you can take your pick here with these 3 guys as to what you want to do. Soderstrom's okay. Not a huge fan of Soderstrom today, but he's okay. 6.75, not bad. On the Orioles, nobody has a good pitch mix. They don't match up that well today. Gunnar is good with batting average here, though. So maybe Gunnar for hits, runs, and RBIs, but not a huge fan overall. Guardians, White Sox. Guardians, yeah, there's not really any value on either side of this money line. Something wrong either the Sox game? What do you mean? Yeah, not really much value on either side of this money line. I do like Jose Ramirez for a home run today. Though. Could be good for general props too. Yeah, I fixed it at the beginning of the stream. There was something wrong with the lineup imports. You just had to refresh. But I fixed it. The lineups were pulling in the wrong teams. It's all set now. It's fixed. J-Ram looks pretty good today, guys. 6.94 on the pitch mix. Not crazy, but I do like him for total bases, for hits, runs, and RBIs, or for a home run today. He's 0 for 4 versus Burke, but that's fine. I do like him today. Also, Sean Burke. If anybody wants this, hit me in the DMs. Hit me in the DMs if y'all want this. Random little. I don't know why it's not focusing. Sean Burke. Worthless autographed card. If anybody wants that, hit me up. Speaking of Sean Burke. Number to 499. I'll trade you guys for a Jordan Love downtown. Send me a Jordan Love downtown. I'll send you the out of 499 Sean Burke auto. Sounds like a good trade, right? Okay. Sounds good. On the other side here, Colson Montgomery, I mean, nothing crazy. Only a 2.2. I don't like him today, even though he has a good chance. Benintendi, though, for a home run looks pretty good, and so does Tauchman. Andrew Benintendi or Mike Tauchman. Plus 560 for Andrew and plus 680 for Tauchman. These are long shot plays of the day type home run guys. One of these two is going deep today. Cantillo, he's 4 for 6 with a homer. And then Tauchman is 0 for 0. One of these two guys is going deep today. You're just pointing the sim projecting Gil hits allowed so low. Astro's been raking righties lately. Yeah, man, we're going off of his numbers from last year. That's why he only has one start this year. So we're going off of Gil's numbers from last year. Yankees also use their best closers and relievers. So, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I like I said, the Astros money line's not a bad play. It's got some value. Got like 2% expected value, so it's not terrible. Game 8, Brewers Mets. I'm starting to get on the side with y'all where the Brewers are luck merchants, man. I know I'm a big Brewers fan myself, but after yesterday's game, it's hard to deny the accusations. It's hard to deny the accusations that we're luck merchants. We won the game on a hit by pitch with the bases loaded and then throwing a guy out at the plate to end the game. Like, okay, I might agree with y'all. Brewers money line looks good today. 7 games in a row they've won though, so yeah, I mean they're due to lose, but this is still a TBD. The pitcher for the Mets is still a TBD. You have over 1K autos? Love them if they're not big names. Jeez, 1,000 different auto cards? That's insane. Meatball Montas, though, if Montas pitches, Brewers money line's great today. But we got to see what happens if they switch that out. He was the projected starter coming into the day, but now it's listed as a TBD, which scares me. But if he plays, Brewers money line's a great play today. Juan Soto to go for another homer today is not bad as well. Against Tobias Myers. Alonso's not crazy good for homer, but these guys do look pretty good for hits, runs, and RBIs. Soto and Alonso for hits, runs, and RBIs, or Nimmo look pretty solid today. On the other side, Yelich for a homer. If Meatball Montas is in, Yelich and Vaughn for homers look really good today. Yelich or Vaughn for homer looks really good today if Meatball Montas pitches. Vaughn and Benintendi, the Andrew lay, I like that. This year I did hit a Pete lay, so the name lays work. I think I also hit a Kyle lay with Stowers and Schwarber. I like the Andrew lay. That's pretty good. I do like that. If Montas pitches, I'll tail. If we see that Montas is confirmed, I'll tail that. But I love Yelich today if he does pitch. Also, any of these guys for hits, runs, and RBIs. So total in this game, whatever it is, it's probably an over. 8.5, yeah, over 8.5 runs is not bad today either. But once again, we have to make sure that Montas is pitching. Trout, J-Ram, and Rooker. You could. It's negative expected value, but you could. If you take it on MGM, it's probably good, though. If you have BetMGM and you take it there, it'll be a decent odds play. If you take it anywhere else, it's negative expected value. Game 9, Royals, Twins. Where the heck is this game? There it is. Royals minus 120 is a good play today. Noah Cameron versus Bailey Ober. Ober stinks. I want to look something up real quick, actually. With our new feature that's coming out. Yeah, here, hold on. Ready? So with our new feature that's coming out, we got Ober. He's given up a home run to 5% of at bats, or total batters faced. That's 2% above league average. That's huge. League average right-handers give up a home run 3% of the time. He gives it up 5% of the time. Yeah, Ober stinks, man. Only strikes out batters 18% of the time. Gets a hit up 3% more than league average. Walks guys pretty good, though. His walk rate's good. But his home run rate's insane, man. His home run rate's insane. This is coming to the site soon, probably next week, by the way. So, yeah, today Bobby Witt, Pasquantino, Salvador Perez, any of these guys are pretty good for a home run today. Any of these three are pretty good for a homer today. Bobby and Salvador are equal. What player was that? Aubert. That was Aubert. He gives up a lot of dingers, man. That was Bailey Aubert. Yeah, I like Bobby, Salvi, and Vinny for anything today. And I like Royals on the money line. On the other side, Austin Martin, this doesn't count. Ignore this. Only 5 at bats. He's got 1 homer and 5 at bats. It doesn't count. Anything for him doesn't count. Too small of a sample size. Yeah, not too much on the Twins today, although they've been playing pretty good ball. Phillies Rangers. Phillies Rangers. I like the Rangers at minus 134. They're okay. Luzardo going against DeGrom. Schwarber 21% chance at a homer. His odds aren't going to be worth it. Yeah, Schwarber plus 270. It's not really worth it. Not really worth it. You can't really take anybody against DeGrom. Against Luzardo, really the only guy you'd want to take is Seager. He does well against lefties. Almost 2 total bases per hit. He's got a homer against them already. 7 homers and 111 at bats. 252 average. I mean, he's okay for like total bases or hits, runs, and RBIs today for Seager. But outside of that, not too much here. This is a pretty fair game. I mean, minus 134 for the Rangers money line's not a bad price, but not too much for player props with this pitching matchup. And we'll look at strikeouts at the end. Cubs Cardinals. Man, I'm disappointed. I liked the Cubs a lot yesterday. I really did. Today, not so much. There's not really any value on either side of this play. Colin Ray going up against Payante. PCA is 1 for his last 22. There's not really... You want to... Yeah, he's way too cold to be taking. Michael Busch looks pretty good today, and so is Kyle Tucker. For general props, for a hits, runs, and RBIs, total bases maybe for Michael Busch. Pretty impossible to be taking PCA today with how bad he's been playing. On the other side, Ivan Herrera, no, I don't like him. Yeah, Brennan Donovan maybe for hits, runs, and RBIs. I mean, yeah, these guys are pretty tough to take. These guys are pretty tough to take. Total in this game, 8 runs. Yeah, I don't even know how you take anybody on the Cubs right now with how they're playing. Wind gusting to left. Okay, so pull hitters for right-handed batters is what you're saying. It's not, yeah. Yeah, it's just not too much. Pick righties for Cubs today. Yeah, but Payante isn't... I mean, he gives up homers a little bit. Probably a little bit more than league average here, but... I mean, the only real like righty that you would want to take for the Cubs would be Seiya Suzuki, but his numbers versus righties this year... Yeah, he's got 18 homers, 2.04. Yeah, Seiya Suzuki, I guess, would be the guy that fits your thesis there, Blue Gorilla. Yeah, it would be Seiya. I prefer Rooker for general props, but I mean, he looks fine for a homer today as well. So does Shea Langoliers, though, and so does Nick Kurtz. There's 3 guys in the A's that look good for a homer. Yeah, I mean, Seiya Suzuki's the main guy that would fit your thesis here. Leading towards J-Ram, Rooker, and Trout. It's not terrible. We'll see how it goes. It's not terrible. Yeah, there's not too much in this game, honestly. Rockies Dbacks. Did this game go over yesterday? No, it didn't. 6-1. Rockies couldn't score. Wasn't it 6-1 in like the 5th inning? Yeah, it was. They just didn't score for the last 4 innings of the game. Wow. Interesting. What's the over-under today in this one? 9.5. Blaylock versus Rodriguez. Interesting matchup here. Rodriguez, let's pull it up one more time. Let's pull up Eduardo. Okay, so he's still... So lefties give up home runs at a much lower rate than right-handed pitchers, only 2% of the time. Rodriguez has worked this number down to about 4% of batters he gives up a home run to. He's gotten a lot better throughout the year. Hits, he still gives up a lot of hits, though, and his strikeout rate's right on pace with league average, 22%. Interesting here. So his home run rate's not as high as you'd think, but his hits is still pretty high. So, well, that's why you see a lot of these home run probabilities being pretty high, though, because these guys do hit lefties well. Like Jordan Beck looks awesome today. Jordan Beck hits lefties with a lot of power, a lot of pop. So does Hunter Goodman. Hunter Goodman hits lefties with a lot of pop. He's 0 for 5 versus Rodriguez. Rodriguez has gotten a lot better this year, so it's kind of hard. At the beginning of the year, taking home runs against Rodriguez was basically free. It was basically free. If you had a good power hitter versus left-handed pitchers, Rodriguez was the matchup you wanted. He's gotten so much better that it's making that decision a lot harder. A lot harder. So, if you want to take some risks here, I mean, Hunter Goodman at plus 400 is not a bad line. Jordan Beck at plus 680 is a good long shot. And same with Warming Bernabel at plus 700. These are all really good long shot home run plays today. I would take them probably as straights if you're going to do it. Probably as straights. Because Rodriguez, like I said, he's gotten a lot better. On the other side, Cattell and Corbin Carroll look outstanding for home runs today as well. Cattell Marte or Corbin Carroll for a home run both look really good today. They look really good today. So, there should be some dingers in this game. You got options to choose from. On the money line, though, sorry, I forgot to go over the money line here. The Dbacks, minus 215, they're not worth it. I don't think either team's really worth their money line. I mean, Rockies at plus 180 is technically a good deal, but crazy to see one of the worst teams with the home run probability so high. Well, I mean, they're a bad team at winning games. They hit a lot of homers. Look at Hunter Goodman. 2.04 total bases per hit versus lefties. Almost 10% of his at-bats are a home run. Jordan Beck, same thing. 1.80 total bases per hit. Almost, 5 homers and 94 at-bats. That's a pretty good rate. Bernabel, his doesn't count. I mean, really, he's only got 13 at-bats. That's really small sample size. But these guys have some pop versus lefties. Tovar even. Let me look up something real quick. Team batting. Home runs. Split. Versus left-handed pitching. Okay, so they're about mid. Colorado's about middle of the pack against lefties in terms of home runs this year. Tell Marte since his haircut? That's interesting. Yeah, these guys look really good for homers today. There's some good options in that game. There's a lot of stuff in that one. Red Sox, Padres. Red Sox at plus 116's a couple points of value in the money line. It's not terrible today. Giolito versus Michael King. Michael King was really good before the injury. He was really good. He was really good. Definitely spraying the board. Careful, Blue Gorilla. Careful. Like I said, Rodriguez, at the beginning of the year, that was a free play. Whatever you would have taken today would have probably hit. But I don't know what happened. In the last month, he's just turned around. He had that one game, I forgot who it was against. We were talking about it in the Discord, but he had this one game. Stanler, one of our analysts, is a huge Dbacks fan, and we all just peppered everybody against him. And it was so free. And then ever since then, he's turned around. It was a month ago. Probably a brawl in this game. It's always the Padres involved in those, by the way. Padres are always involved in the benches clearing scuffles. Doesn't matter whoever the other team is, you can guarantee the Padres are in it. Yeah, I don't mind the Red Sox on the money line today. They're not great. They're okay as a dog, plus 116. You can see right here, it's 2% of value. Player prop wise, doesn't look that great for homers. It looks pretty decent though for not really. A lot of bad pitch mixes. They're gonna have to scrape together runs in this one. 7.15 total runs projected here, as you can see. Line is 7.5. Yeah, this is gonna be a grinded out game. This looks like a grinder of a game. Player props for both teams. I mean, low pitch mixes everywhere. Good batting averages, but there's not really any good plays for props today. This is more of a grinded out game. Game 14, Blue Jays, Dodgers. Dodgers minus 166. What? Bassett versus Blake Snell. Snell's not good, guys. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Snell's not good. He looked pretty bad last year with the Giants. He looked pretty bad to start the year this year. I mean, he looked okay this year to start the year. Got hurt. Was pretty mid in his first game back. And on top of that, Toronto does really well against lefties. Toronto's a good team against lefties. So, yeah, I mean, a plus 140, Blue Jays as a dog, I like it. I don't mind him. Vladdy, Bo Bichette, look at these guys. Bo Bichette's on the 1 to 1,000. I do like him for home run today. He does well against lefties. He's very good against lefties. Same with Vladdy. George Springer, too. If he's back, I wouldn't really take him on his first game back from injury. But historically, George Springer mashes lefties. So, yeah, they match up pretty well today. You got a lot of options for player props, a couple options for home runs. On the other side, Shohei looks decent for a homer today, but does he have any history here? 2 for 4 with a homer. I mean, that's pretty much his stat line versus every pitcher. Mookie getting back on track. Mookie's getting back on track, too. They got some good options here, too, though. I mean, Will Smith, Freddie for hits, runs, and RBIs. Shohei for hits, runs, and RBIs or a homer. Yeah, you got a lot of options for player props in this game to deliberate on. But I do like the Blue Jays on the money line today. And what's the total in this game? The over-under here is 8.5. I like the over. I do like over 8.5 runs. Dookie Betts finally got a homer. Yeah. I do like the over-under in this game as well as an over 8.5 play. It's not bad. So if you don't want to go Blue Jays, I think you're also good to go over. Snell's got to be trash today, though. We'll see how he does, but we need Snell to be trash. And then game 15, Rays, Mariners. I cashed out of this one before bed. I was going to bed. They were up 2-0. It was like the 8th inning. And I was like, you know what? The Rays have not put anything together today. They got 2 solo homers. I'm just going to cash this out. The offer was for like 94% of my full payout. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to risk this. I went to bed. I woke up this morning and I saw that Cal Raleigh hit a home run like 10 minutes after I took that cash out. So I don't know why, but I keep getting these like weird. I never cash bets out, by the way. I never cash out. But this is twice now that I've cashed out early in the last 2 weeks on a play that I just had this weird gut feeling where I was like, you know what? Something weird here's happening. I'm just going to cash this out. Would I play Judge today? No. His odds are terrible. His odds are terrible. I don't think you ever play Judge, realistically. I don't think there's... It's very, very rare that you ever play Judge. His odds are never worth it. There's so many better plays on the board every single day than Judge. But today, Rays, I got lucky with them yesterday cashing out. I mean, Joe Boyle versus Logan Evans, I don't think you can trust them today. I really don't think you can. But Brandon Lowe, Caminero, both hit homers yesterday. They both look good today. I doubt they both go back-to-back games with a homer, but they both look pretty good today. Brandon Lowe for hits, runs, and RBIs or total bases is a good play to say he's not going to hit a home run, but still going to have a good game. I do like how he matches up today. On the other side, Randy Arozarena, not crazy good here. Low on the pitch mix against Boyle. Only 8% chance for a homer. So this is mainly because Joe Boyle, small sample size, hasn't really given up any home runs. Let's look up Boyle real quick on here. Yeah, he's only given up a home run to 1% of batters he faces. Small sample size. So that's why their home run probabilities don't look too good. It's because Joe Boyle hasn't really given up any home runs. So, yeah. Pretty hard to evaluate the Mariners for home runs on a small sample size like that. I do like Suarez today a little bit, though, if anybody's going to do it. I did take Suarez on the 1 to 1,000. I don't mind. I just like his numbers versus righties, man. 2.16 total bases. They're giving us Suarez at plus 400 when I took it. It's a long shot, and it is the last play of it's the last leg of the thing, so. Keep playing Kurtz every day. Yeah, I said he's getting close to Woods territory, man. James Wood territory, where you just you got to just stop falling for the bait because he just can't do it. Start transitioning to general props for Kurtz because he's been doing really good there. Yeah, we'll see if Suarez can come through for us today. It's a bit of a long shot here. It's not a great final leg, but the value is too good on him at +4. You don't really get a Suarez +400 homer line anymore. You just don't. If they're going to give you a guy that has 40 homers this year at +400, I feel like I just had to take it. So I had to. Any pitcher props today? Yeah, a lot of green matchups in the top 10. A lot of green matchups in the top 10 here. 7, and then a lot of 6 guys. Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 guys with 6 strikeouts, a couple with 5. Yeah, all the bad matchups are stacked here at the back of the projection sheet, which is good. Usually you see some of the good pitchers with bad matchups. Today, some of the good strikeout pitchers have good matchups. So Morton with 6 is interesting to me. But a lot of really good pitcher matchups today for strikeouts. Home run wise, Kurtz is number 1. Kurtz is number 1 today, but he's getting to the point where he's going to start dropping. His Linsanity run's ending. Ketel Marte's number 2. Wow. Yelich, Corbin Carroll, Goodman's up there. We talked about him. Jose Ramirez, Caminero, Brandon Lowe, Shea. It's a good list of names today at the home run probability side. Andrew Benintendi, we like him. The Andrew combo. We could see the Andrew combo. The Mike combo. If you don't want to do the Andrew combo, you go the Mike combo. Mike Trout, Mike Tauchman. The Mike. Or you could do both. You could do the Mike and the Andrew. Interesting. All right. Yeah, we got a good slate today, man. Come join ReadBets.com. Come dive into this simulator. Come start playing around, looking at stuff, guys. There's a lot of data to feed through here, so come look through everything. I only scrape the surface in these streams. So come join. 25% off code RUDE. Get on in here. Get into the tool. Start finding some bangers. Post them in the Discord so we can all take them with you. And yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out. Good luck today.